At midnight she polished the counter alone, while the jukebox whispered in blue. The years changed the street and the names on the door, but her face stayed tender and true. And she remembered every goodbye. She poured black coffee for soldiers in June, for sailors who sailed with the tide. They promised to ride from the edge of the world, then vanished like smoke in the night. Still she remembered every goodbye. The neon kept glowing through winter and rain, the same silver pin in her hair. Young lovers grew older and brought in their kids, but time never touched her despair. And she remembered every goodbye. A man with a suitcase once sat by the glass and asked if she'd wait till the spring. She smiled as he left with a kiss on her hand, still wearing his old golden ring. And she remembered every goodbye. The clock above table 9 shivered at 2. The last bus rolled out of the square. She watched every taillight dissolve in the fog, like prayers disappearing in air. And she remembered every goodbye. They called her Miss Evelyn, quiet and kind, with eyes like a long-ago tune. She served cherry pie to the restless and lost beneath the pale face of the moon. And she remembered every goodbye. The newspaper yellowed, the old records cracked, new towers rose over the lane. But she wore the same shoes and the same little smile, as if she were waiting again. And she remembered every goodbye. One night an old stranger came trembling inside, with snow on the brim of his hat. He whispered her name like a man in a dream, then asked where the young waitress sat. And she remembered his goodbye. She placed down his coffee and studied his face. The years had been cruel but clear. He opened a letter he'd carried for life and said, I came back for you, dear. She remembered that final goodbye. He spoke of the oceans, the battles, the roads, of nights when her picture would shine. He said he had searched every town in the world, but never escaped table 9. And she remembered every goodbye. At dawn all the streetlights went suddenly dim. The jukebox began their old song. He reached for her hand and she finally aged, as if she had waited too long. Then silence remembered goodbye. The regulars entered and found 2 cold cups, 2 shadows asleep side by side. Her silver pin diner whispered goodbye. Now midnight still gathers around that old place, though no one works under the light. They say that a waitress pours coffee for ghosts and waits till each heart leaves the night, remembering every goodbye.